Hi everyone, welcome. This is Gem 314 Tarot. I hope I find everyone well. Thank you for returning and hello if you're new. We're just doing a nice straightforward collective read. The way I laid them out this time, the way they were talking to me was in the middle is the central issue. This is just for the collective, general reading. But in the middle, when I laid out the center of the question, like the the heart of it, they said what the top is what is seen and the bottom is what is unseen. And then they did the same for the past and the future. So we've got the past here, what was seen and what was unseen. The heart of the matter, what is seen and what is unseen. And a possible future outcome, what is seen and what is unseen. Okay? So, the heart of the issue here, we have justice on the emperor, and that feels very, very heavy energy. I'm not at this point getting that it was a negative energy. I just feel like there was just judgment. Well, that would be judgment because the judgment card is the judgment call that actually fell out in the pre-shuffle, but it was with too many other cards and I didn't take it. So we did get justice, and it's this beautiful the deck I've been using exclusively for the base. It has been the Animal Wisdom Tarot, and in that deck, justice is this beautiful elephant. Ma'am, I'm busy. No. Um, and the notes I have on the back, it says balance, karma, integrity, wisdom, patience, moral compass. It also says grounding after a change, and truth, unbiased, fairness, and honor. It says recenter yourself with honesty. So there was some change, and now this is a regrounding after a change. And Elephant is very, very in tune with the earth, very grounded. Um, she feels vibrations. She can trumpet a long distance. She can hear from a long distance. Very long, deep memories. They recognize faces. I feel like that right there is something for someone in the collective. Like crows, they recognize faces, but they also remember what those faces did, right? Like even with crows, like they will remember if a person was good to them or shady, and elephants will remember who was good to them or who was mean. So this is like a long memory. This feels like it took a long time to call this justice. And so that's what was seen. What was seen is that this justice took a long time. That's how I feel the energy comes through with the elephant energy, is that once they okay, so we know that elephants are huge, they're slow, but they're extremely intelligent. They could be bordering on psychic abilities, but when they charge, it's because something had been brewing, right? Like they don't just charge for no reason. They'll charge when the babies are in trouble. They're maybe kind of overprotective mothers a little bit, but they don't charge for no reason. So it takes a lot of energy to charge and fight and do that. So when you hear those stories about elephants like from the circus who were in circus for 20 years and then they just snapped and they laid waste, that was a long time coming and justice was served. Okay? But now there seems to be so this middle part, what was seen and what was unseen, is all people saw was the justice. All people saw was the elephant charge. Okay? All people saw was you laying waste. What they didn't see was everything that led up to it. And underneath the elephant, we have the emperor, which is the ram in this deck. And it says authority, order, structure, and control. It says advice, guidance, and strategy. It says learn from experience, honesty. Oh, that's really tiny. I wrote that too tiny. Discovery, I think, and honor. It says firm but fair, kind but strong. Okay? And then it says use power to ensure freedom for all around you. So, yeah, that's what they didn't see. All they saw was the rampage. All they saw was justice. But they didn't see that it took forever for you to get there. That's what the ram, the emperor card means. That you sat there and you watched and you judged and you gave chances and you held it together and you stayed in control. That's that emperor energy. Authority, order, structure. You kept it together. You kept it in control. You were thinking of a strategy so that you could figure out how to fix whatever this situation was, okay? And in the end, all you could do was just whoosh, like with that the sword of justice. That's all you could do was cut it away, you know? Now, like I said, this is what was seen and what was unseen. So it could be that this is the perspective of the outside, of people on the outside or on the receiving end of that justice. And that's like, they even saw that it took you forever because the elephant is slow, okay? And the emperor is controlled. He is the ram, so once the decision is there to go head first and do what he wanted to do, then the energy is expelled. But this took forever, okay? And people see that. So in the past, this is the present of the matter. That's the present of the matter is that you finally laid out some justice and it took you forever, okay? But up until then, what nobody saw was that you were in control of yourself the whole time. So in the past, what we have, the seen and the unseen, it's really interesting the way this fell out. In the seen position, you've got the high priestess, which is very silent. Like what people saw was you not saying anything. So maybe that's why when justice was done, they were like, where the hell did this come from? Because in this deck, the high priestess is this beautiful cat. And she's sitting there and she's got that little piece of paper. I always like to say the high priestess has the receipts. She has logged everything. It says pay attention. It says inner visions in the shadow. Moonlight, emotions, hidden worlds, knowledge, intuition, awareness, silence and psychic abilities, mystery, quiet times, and I think that says alone time. But it says walk quietly and see the hidden. So that's what was happening. It's like people saw you just sitting there. It's like they misunderstood your observations for you're just taking it. You know what I mean? And that's the seen. The unseen here we've got lizard, and that's the 7 of branches. What they didn't see was that you were in defensive mode. Okay? This is fortitude, defense, stance. It says remember. Remember? Oh, I wrote these notes so tiny. It says holding your ground, know when to retreat and protect yourself. It says steadfast and be true to yourself and defend your place. So that's what happened in the past. The scene was that you were being very quiet, very silent. It almost looked like you were being a doormat. But what you were really doing was you were logging every action, every word, every intention, every outcome, everything they said. You know what I mean? And what they didn't see was that you, in your defense mode, you were being true to yourself and defending your place. Okay? So in the future, we have the King of Swords in the seen position, and in the unseen, we have the Five of Shells. In the seen position, the King of Swords is the ego. Okay? He flies high, he sees far, he sees clear, and he sees the hidden. This says high minded, detached, and logical. This is a lot of air energy. I know elephant is an earth energy, but the justice is Libra, and the King of Swords is Aquarius energy. High minded, detached, logical, intriguing, intelligent, and free. He's innovative, eccentric, and curious. This says articulate truth with authority and inclusion. Okay? So the scene in the future is going to be you asserting yourself, really standing up for yourself. And it's not going to just be um, it's not just going to be seen as like you being loud for no reason. I don't know why they want me to say it that way. You're going to be accused of like rabble rousing. Just you never had a problem with this before. Why is it a problem with you now? Why didn't you say something in the past? Because you were in your high priestess energy. High priestess doesn't say shit. She observes, she tallies, she keeps the receipts, and she doesn't say anything because she's observing, she's processing. She's intuiting in her own mind what's to be discerned by the behavior, the situation, all that stuff. And elephant, she'll trumpet once she's ready, but you know it's like they heard the rumble in the distance, like, oh shit, here comes the collective. What's going on? And from that quiet place that you were in to this bold trumpeting, this is my judgment energy, it's like you came out swinging, you came out empowered. You've got Emperor energy here, and now Eagle energy. These are very masculine, empowering energies. So it's like you were in a very receptive. Now, receptivity is a feminine energy. Now, I'm not talking gender, I'm talking energy, okay? There's an opposite and a balance to everything. Where there is activity, there is rest, okay? Where there's destruction, there's creativity. Where there's emotion, there's logic. It's the balance of energies, and that's where it was given the masculine and feminine descriptors. It has nothing to do with boobs and wieners, okay? Men and women can have innumerable variations of masculine and feminine energy in them, and the point of that is that we balance the two. Okay, so out of this very receptive, observant feminine energy came roaring through this elephant energy that's finally trumpeting her truth, right? And then after that, you're sitting here in eagle energy, you know, the King of Swords, very discerning, very detached. That's the thing that's going to set people off, is that it's going to feel like you came to these conclusions or whatever in a very unfeeling kind of way. People are going to feel slighted. People are going to feel slighted that you're using logic, you're detaching from the emotion, because you know part of what you realized in that high priestess observation mode is that emotions can be used against you to manipulate you to make different decisions. Lots of times those decisions will be in the other person's better interest as opposed to yours. And I feel like whoever in the collective was in that position just plain got fucking tired of it, and they decided to have a judgment call in their own behalf. And that's where this comes in. So when you finally lay down the law, Emperor energy here, with justice, when you finally lay down the law, it's going to be after much deliberation, after much intelligent, factoring, after a lot of it's the thing that's sticking out to me is the detached and the logical here. It feels like you had to pull back on the emotions in order to make a good judgment call, right? And when you start articulating that to other people, it's going to feel to them like you are not emotionally involved in their best interests anymore. And perhaps that's true, but I don't think anybody does that out of malice. It's a defensive position. I can't care about that anymore because I am too injured now. Okay? And it'll manifest differently in different parts of the collective. It could be financial injury, it could be emotional injury, it could be health injury, health wise. Do you know what I mean? Um, it could be what are the four? We've got mentally, which is the swords. We've got emotionally, which is cups. We've got energetically, which the health, which is wands, and then financially, which is the earth. So it could have been an injury in any of those areas that you just had to just call judgment on, okay? And that's what we had here in the lizard. In the seven of branches is the seven of wands. That's defensive position. Now, underneath the king of swords here, underneath the eagle, it says articulate truth with authority and inclusion. So that tells me, like, be honest with everybody in your new authority over yourself, over your situation, over how you are to help other people. I always used to say I like to be useful but not used, do you know? So I think that's where some in the collective are trying to decide, how can I be useful to people without draining myself into disuse, you know? And below that, in the unseen in this energy, is the jellyfish. This five of shells. It roughly corresponds to the five of cups, which is regret. So, but this card, it says disappointment, regret, loss, grief, self blame. Of course, there's going to be that if you have to make tough decisions that affect other people. Um, Forgiveness, it's setbacks, release, and heal. It says here, obsessing over what is gone prevents joy in what remains. Okay? So I feel like there's going to be some time of regret, some time of like, I'm really, it hurts that I had to be that harsh. It hurts that I had to make that call. Um, But I think once that clears, there's going to be this beautiful awakening of, but look at all that I have saved. All of this that could have been lost if I had kept giving it. You know what I mean? So that's our first layer. In summary, there is a situation that you made a judgment call that took a long time to get there, and you made it very knowledgeably, not, yeah. You didn't, you, and then you had to like defend your position. So here we are. And now we're going to go to the next layer. We're going to get some clarity on this. We're going to go to the Easy Tarot. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering a little bit today. There's lots of noise going on outside, and I just took some Advil for a headache. So let's see if that can clear me up a little bit. So we're going to go past, present, then future. What was the High Priestess observing, please, in the collective? What was the situation that the Four of Pentacles? There was something where you were holding on to something that you had manifested. This is earth energy again. This is assets and money and career and things like that. This is the feeling of I don't have much, so I have to be very conservative with it. And some people might look at that and think that you're being like cheap or miserly. But I feel like in this situation there was something where it's like I don't have much left to give. And now I have to protect what little I have, and then that might be looked at by other people as cheap, you know. That was what was seen. What was unseen? Can you clarify the lizard? Seven of branches. The defensiveness here. Yeah, we've got two cards of defense here. Clarify the lizard and what was unseen. Fortitude. Okay. Clarify the lizard, please, and pass. Thank you. Four of Cups. Four of Cups. Okay, there was something I just recently. Let me see if I can find it. So the Four of Cups on the Seven of Branches, the Four of Cups is apathy, okay? This is like you've outgrown these Three of Cups. There was, if we that was my chair. If we follow the numbers, okay, the Ace of Cups was the offer, the Two of Cups was two people balancing their love for each other. The Three of Cups was celebrating that love for each other. And now we've got the Three Cups here on the ground, and he's sitting there like looking up at this other cup that's coming down from above. This is apathy. This was boredom. This was stagnancy. Okay? It says, embrace the new. It says, your heart needs expansion. There are enticing possibilities, and new choices broaden your experience. So there was something here, you know, you were being pulled. There was something about conserving what little you had. That was out in the open. And then underneath you were like, because I'm fucking bored, because I've come as far as I could with these Four Pentacles, and I know there's more out there for me. That's in the position of the unseen. So you were defending yourself. It was It was being steadfast in your responsibility. I heard this was being steadfast in your responsibilities and defending your position for it. But deep down inside, you were like, "There's more than this. There's more than this. I need more than this. I can see it. I can smell it. I can feel it. I can taste it. It's right there. I know I can grab it, but Four of Pentacles. I have to preserve what I have. I have to preserve what little I have, you know? But yeah, there was this longing, this looking, this, and you know that it was there because that Ace of Cups coming down from the divine is not an illusion. That was an opportunity. So it feels like there might have been an opportunity. This is cups now. So this could be love. This could be yeah, you had to hold on financially because there was no way to move towards a new love, okay? Or expanding something about the relationship that you had, but you couldn't do it yet. But you had it in your mind, and being in the unseen energy, you weren't really talking about it. There also could be, for some in the collective, you weren't talking about the idea of possibly pursuing something new in the love department. And it's not something that you came to quickly. Because, like I said, here's the high priestess, here's the elephant and the ram, and it's not something that you came to quickly. It was there, like you were thinking. It's not like you were thinking of it like planning or anything, but there was just this idea that there could be something better. You know, like this was working, but it's not working anymore. It's not that I don't love this person, but um my heart needs more, you know? So the divine is like, I can give you more, but you got to loosen up on the conservative heart over here a little bit, okay? So I think that's where that was in the past. Let's come to the present and what is being judged here. This Justice card. Please clarify the elephant for the collective in the seen energy position. What is seen on this judgment? What do others see the collective judging? More pentacle energy. This is the page of pentacles. Okay, so he's studious. If this is a person, he's studious, enterprising, hardworking. So this is what people see in you. They see you as hardworking and disciplined, solid and practical. This is a new, well thought but untested financial opportunity. A fruitful offer, a connection, a collaboration for gain and comfort, purposeful, resourceful, reliable, but young and full of potential. Okay, so that's what people saw. Now, what was hidden on the, please clarify the ram, the emperor, this emperor energy hidden, please clarify what they didn't see. I think what they saw was this page energy, but you're in fact an emperor energy, you know? Please clarify the emperor in the unseen. This could also be somebody. Oh, Two of Cups. This is like money versus love. Because like on the top, on the scene, you've got Four of Pentacles and then the Page of Pentacles. Down in the unseen, you've got Four of Cups and then the Two of Cups. So this feels like a pulling between what is financially good for everybody and what your heart wants, okay? Oh, once. Selena Gomez. The hard ones. You got me sipping on something I can't compare to nothing I've ever known. I'm hoping after this fever I'll survive. I haven't heard that song in a little while, so I probably got the words wrong. But it's a song of the heart wants what it wants, you know? Um, let's see. So what they saw was not only that you were just and level-headed and fair, but it took a long time for you to move. It took a long time for you to get here. So I think some people maybe thought that you would never get here. You'd never get to the point of choosing something else for your heart. So here in the unseen, you've got the Emperor. Now, not only could this be just your energy, collective, but we have to also think that it could be people, like there was unseen people at work. That's why when I got here to the Emperor in the unseen, I they told me that for some in the collective, this could be an Emperor that you don't see right now. Okay. And he's coming with a Two of Cups. Or for some in the collective, there is an Emperor that you don't see that is your Two of Cups. The reason I make the distinction is that some in the collective, there is an Emperor moving towards you, who is aware of moving toward, like doing it consciously, like the collective, that's what I want. I'm going towards them. I'm bringing my Two of Cups. In others in the collective, they're telling me that there is an Emperor moving towards you with the Two of Cups, but he's not like seeing it yet. He doesn't know that he's coming towards you. He's just kind of going with the flow. Um, so yeah, let me clarify that. Can you separate that a little bit for me? Okay, they're telling me there's three ways to look at this collective. Some of you are the Emperor, okay, and you're moving in Emperor energy you're moving in Emperor energy that others don't see, okay, but you're moving with the intent of a Two of Cups. For others in the collective, that's one way of looking at it. For others, there is an Emperor moving towards you with an intent of a Two of Cups. Like, oh, I see that beautiful elephant over there. That's where I'm going with my Two of Cups. Now, the third way is that um, there's an Emperor coming towards you with two cups, but he's not even aware that you are for him or he is for you. He's just gonna stumble forward. I feel like they're showing me like a ram. Like he's gonna just come busting through. Just all of a sudden he's there and he's like, yeah, yeah, this is for you. Yeah, yeah, I'm free. Yeah. He's going to be very enthusiastic. So that's three ways to look at it. In one way, you're the Emperor moving towards a Two of Cups. In another way, there is an Emperor moving towards you with the express intent of a Two of Cups. And for some of you, God love you, there's an Emperor that's bumbling towards you with a Two of Cups. And it's like the two cups are kind of dangling off of his ram's horns, like I can see these two cups just kind of dangling on him. And he means well, he's a good soul, but he's just kind of directionless right now. But it's like once he sees you, he's going to be like, yeah, yeah, that's the one. Okay, in the future here, we've got King of Swords. That's Aquarius energy. Hello, Aquarius. Very detached and logical, very high-minded. You made a very executive, I always hear executive decisions when I see King of Swords or Emperor energy. And then underneath that in the unseen was the Five of Shells, which was regret and disappointment. But it's also a warning that obsessing over what is gone, what you call judgment on it, you moved away from it. You're leaving something behind. Obsessing over what is gone prevents the joy in what remains. Okay, so remember what we have the four of cups here, which is the apathy, and then in the next card is the five of cups, which is the regretting leaving that three of cups, but knowing that there's a two of cups behind you, and here's the two of cups, and then here's the five of shells here. But it's saying, yes, you're going to be sad about leaving something behind. And it always, whenever that comes up, it always tells me, yes, mourn the loss, feel the grief, don't shut it off. Absolutely experience the whole thing, but don't live there, okay? So, what is this in the future? The King of Swords, I feel like, and that is a very judgment call kind of energy. We've got a lot of air energy, a lot of cups, and oh, look, Justice. Damn. We've got Justice twice and once on top of the King of Swords. So, this is heavy Libra Aquarius energy. We've got some Taurus energy here and also Cancer. Okay, so High Priest, I think that's Pisces. So we've got Pisces and Taurus. We've got Libra and Taurus. We've got Aquarius and Libra. Seven of Branches, I think that's Leo and Cancer. We've got the Emperor. I give the Emperor more to Capricorn, but of course it's Aries energy. So we've got Aries, Capricorn, and the Two of Cups is Cancer. And then five of shells, I think, is Scorpio energy. And then we'll deal out one final one here. Clarify the jellyfish. Five of Cups. What's the regret, please? Ooh, the Lovers. Oh my God, I am hot under the collar, you guys. There was an executive decision to go towards some hot love. Hot lovin'. Oh, no, what is that song? Check it and see. Got a fever of 103. Come on, baby, do you do more than dance? I'm hot-blooded, I'm hot-blooded. That's what it was, hot-blooded. There is some hot-blooded love here. But also a lot of thinking and planning. Ooh la la, you guys. So, let's see. Here in the future, we've got the King of Swords, which is the eagle. Okay, the guardian of feathers, high-minded, detached, logical, this, and then we've got Justice on top of it. So I just heard there's a Libra on top of an Aquarius, and my goodness, look at them Lovers cards. That's gonna be hot. Justice, though, she's blindfolded. So. Justice on dang. I mean, you are strong in your King of Swords energy, or this King of Swords that's in the future is on the same page. I say on the same page because he's got Justice on him. Well, we had Justice next to him, and then oh my goodness. So, and then the jellyfish. It's like you're gonna regret letting go of something, but the Lovers are right here too. That's in the unseen. Now I must actually be honest that some in the collective it's going to work a little bit differently. There's going to be a justice call again. Justice brought to a King of Swords. Okay, and the Five of Shells that is being regretted is a Lover's situation. Now, it did not come out reversed. That's why I didn't read it as the regret of someone cutting off a love offer. I didn't read it that way because it didn't pop out reversed, but um this could be I heard a couple things, but the first one I heard was, dang, that sucks that it ended, but look at what I ended up with. Okay, something to that effect. Like, I grieved over ending something. I I felt it. I regretted having to do it, but I had to stand my ground. I knew there was something more out there for me. It's like, I love the way this lays out, especially down here. You get the Four of Cups, which is the offer, the idea. I'm bored. I know there's something more. My heart wants to expand. There's more I want to give. There's more I want to feel. There's more I want to, you know, I want to experience. Like, I love these people, but there's more. And then in the present here, we've got a Two of Cups. So there's the Four of Cups of wanting something. The Two of Cups is what you want. And then in the future, bam, the Lovers. It's like the progression is beautiful. And of course, there's going to be hard decisions to make to get to that point, okay? But you deserve that. It's like that's what you're struggling with too. You're struggling with, I deserve, you know, there's feelings like I can hear them. I'm stuttering because I'm hearing a lot of different things. I'm hearing like, I worked really hard to get to this point, and am I really gonna let this all go just because I'm unhappy in one area? Um, and then there's another part of you that's saying, yes, fucking yes, because High Priestess energy, we have been observing this way for a long time. It's not that we're making an impulsive decision. We're not. Elephants here, it's like, yeah, bitch, we trudged, you know? We've been listening. We've had our trunk to the ground. We know the vibrations. We know the lay of the land. We know what we see. So make the decision, and then bam, King of Swords here with the executive decision. So that's what people have seen. That's what was out in the open. And down here in the unseen, it was like you were defending your position, like, I worked really hard to get all this, and I have people who depend on me, and I am the emperor energy. They depend on me. I'm the provider, I'm the protector. Um I'm my word is authority. I worked really hard to the emperor is all four kings, so it's like I worked really hard to build my empire. And these Five of Shells is regret. It's like, I don't want to have to regret anything. I don't want to make a decision that I'm going to regret. Okay, that's in the unseen. Also in the unseen was like, yeah, this Four of Cups, but I want more. I know there's more. My heart is not content anymore. I need to expand. I need to, because up here there was no love. It was all preparing, monetary, provision, stability, protecting the money. It was, being hardworking and disciplined. But there wasn't any love here. And that's what was in the unseen. The unseen was that that's what you really wanted to work towards. You wanted options in love. It's like you love the people that you had to provide for, but I don't think you felt provided for in return. And that made your heart, your eyes, and your mind kind of look up and go, I think I need more. I think I want more, and I think I deserve more. Yeah. And then the emperor in you was like, I want to find my match. I want to find my match. And I don't see that you lose any of that financial stability as you made these decisions, um, because you're an emperor energy. So I feel like there's part of the collective going, I worked really hard for a really long time. I'm stable now. I've taken care of everybody that I needed to take care of. Now I've got to, now I want some justice for my heart. So that's what you're working towards. That's beautiful. Should we go one more layer? Or should we get an ancestor's message? We'll get an ancestor's message and then we'll go to the theme deck, okay? So what's the summary here? Past, present, future, seen and unseen. What people saw was just you very hardworking. You were very no nonsense. It's like nobody on the outside saw you as a person who would look for a mate. Like you were the single person. Like, yeah, they're gonna be single probably forever. They like the way they like working, they like their friends, they like this, they like that. But in the unseen, man, 4 cups, 2 cups, the lovers. That's what you really wanted. So let's get an ancestor's message for the collective, please. Ancestor. What's the song? Ancestors, hear my plea. Help me not to make a fool of me, and to not uproot my family tree. Keep my father standing tall. Please bring honor to us all. So ancestors and angels and spirit animals in this deck too. Can you give the collective some advice or encouragement, please? Please and thank you. Advice, encouragement for the collective that is finally moving towards their 2 of Cups and the lovers. Oh my God, it's going to be hot. Oh my God. Oh yeah, lovers, that's Gemini energy. But also like Libra energy. Okay. Ooh, the Oracle. Alright, we've got some good ones. We got the drum. Ooh. I heard Florence and the Machine. It's a drumming noise inside my head. It starts when you're around. I swear that you could hear it. It makes such an almighty sound. There's a drumming noise inside my head. It throws me to the ground. I swear that you could hear it. It makes such an almighty sound. And it's the song. The song is about the pounding in her chest when her lover is near. Okay, so we have the drum. It says dream and journey. We will read from the book from it, but I'll do this intuitively also. We've got an animal guardian, trust your instincts. And we've got an oracle, which is, what is this? Wait for important information. Okay. Louder than sirens, louder than bells, sweeter than heaven, and harder than hell. Oh, come on. As I move my feet towards your body, I can hear this beating. Oh, she gets really high. Drum, where are you, drum? Dang. I'm sorry this is taking so long. It's in the back. Is it in the back? Drum. Okay. Dream and journey. Journey inwards. Let's see here. Journey inwards to uncover insights and information that will be important for your path. Then follow the guidance. Okay, this is you're very connected to the other worlds at this time. The wisdom and intelligence of the earth and her magic surrounds you. The drum, which echoes the sounds of Mother Earth's heartbeat, has cleared the cobwebs and dust from your inner vision. What you have seen in your dreams and inner vision is not imagination, but guidance, particularly if it's been coming to you repeatedly and has the potential to become reality. Dreams come true. Know that and live it. Then we have the animal guardian. Now, the thing with these is that sometimes these energies could be from ancestors in your bloodline in the collective. Like, so you could have someone in your bloodline that was like an oracle or somebody who could speak with animals or something, you know? We have shaman way back, maybe not even that far back. The heck? Where are you? Okay, here we go. Here's the guardians. Animal guardian, trust your instincts. It says trust the powerful animal spirit within to learn more about yourself and your talents. Okay, you have a powerful animal spirit within that can be wild, protective, instinctive, and even calm. Animals don't second guess how they feel, they just express it, and you can learn from that. When this card arises, it's important to connect with how you really feel, how you want to feel, and what you really need. Take the time to connect with your animal energy and express it naturally. Let even the fiercest energy move through you before returning to your natural state. It will teach you a lot about your gifts and how you can grow. So it could even be an animal that you don't necessarily resonate with. You know, like I remember one time I was trying to figure out, um, like I had several animal energies that, and a lot of them they'll come and go. Like you'll have a certain one that kind of sticks with you, but then there's other energies that come and go depending on what you're experiencing at the time in your timeline. Some energies will come in to give you a little power boost, a little extra intuition, a little extra not intelligence, but like knowledge from, and wisdom, a little help. One time I was feeling particularly orphaned because some of the witches around me were like, "Yeah, I've been claimed by the Morgan, or I've been claimed by Bast, or I've been claimed by whatever," and I didn't have any patron. I didn't feel claimed. I felt very discarded. So I did a meditation on what animal spirit might come towards me to represent a deity. Okay, so in my meditation, I walked forward and saw this giant nest, a bird's nest. And I was like, oh my God, this is going to be amazing. What kind of beautiful, giant, ancient bird is going to be there? Is it going to be one of my favorite birds is like the harpy eagle, or the shoebill stork, the one that looks like an alien dinosaur or whatever. I'm like, oh my God, it's going to be something huge and beautiful. And you know what peeked at me over the edge of that fucking nest? Becky the loon from Finding Dory, the loon. And I felt salty as F. So I woke up out of my meditation. I was pouty about it for a while. I was really pissy about it. I'm like, really? I could get a falcon or a vulture, a turkey, something. I got the loon with her one bulgy red eye that can't focus on anything. That's fantastic. And I felt really bad about it. But then I did have to do research on the loon. And when I researched the symbolism of her, it was absolutely exactly the energy I needed. So don't be salty about. I mean, you could do a meditation and the animal that comes forward towards you is like a grasshopper or something really unassuming. It's not a lion, it's not a phoenix, it's not anything like that. It could be like a moth. It could be, I don't know, a lizard. It could be anything, small or large. Energy is a gift. So whatever animal spirit you resonate with, at the moment is exactly the energy you need. So I don't know why I had to tell that whole story, but obviously somebody out there needed to hear it, and I hope it's well received. If I am resonating with you, if the messages coming through are helpful and make sense, please click the like button. Leave me a comment. I really do appreciate the feedback, and I look forward to it. But I usually don't ever get comments. Also, please share my videos. I'm trying to grow the channel. And down in my description, in the description, I do have links to Venmo and CashApp if you'd like to support the channel that way. The last card we have here is the Oracle. This is the one where I was like, somebody out there has an Oracle in their bloodline. The one that comes to mind, I'm not saying it's in my bloodline, but the one that from like mythology that comes to mind all the time is Cassandra. And Cassandra was a Delphic oracle, but she was cursed that no one would believe her. And she always told the truth, but it was like if she didn't say what she saw, it would happen. And the people would be like, why the fuck didn't you tell us this was going to happen? And then if she did say what she saw, it wouldn't happen. So they didn't believe her anyways. I mean, that's that catch-22 of like an oracle. There might be somebody with an ancestor who was like that, or like nobody would believe them until something bad happened and then they would blame them or whatever. So the oracle, it says, be open and receptive to information. Gather facts so that you can make a decision that is in line with your integrity. That's the thing here. That's one thing I noticed about these animals that came out with the Animal Wisdom Tarot. You had the elephant, you had the ram with the emperor, you had the king of the skies with the ego card. Those are all animals that have deep integrity. Okay? So make sure you make decisions. Make sure you make decisions that honor you and the other person. It says angels, ancestors, and the universe are speaking to you at this time. So look and listen for important conversation, signs, and messages that point you in the right direction. You are being guided to you're being guided to wait for more information before making any fast moves. Because at the moment you are letting your wants get in the way of your needs. That's the fear here. Remember, you've got these pentacle energies here in the seen, and then you've got cups here in the unseen. So you're weighing, like I said before, you're weighing the needs against the wants, okay? And you're keeping your wants hidden because it feels like acknowledging the wants over the needs feels disingenuous to you. Okay? It says, there is an opportunity for you to see everything clearly at this time, but you will only be able to do so if you're willing to really open your eyes. If you've been waiting for waiting for further information about a choice you have to make or an action you have to take, don't take matters into your own hands at the moment, but let what needs to be revealed be revealed. Then you'll know what to do next. Angels are supporting you, trust them. So yeah, this feels like give it a minute. Okay? You spent enough time in your in this oh shoot, I'm distracted. Hang on a second, please. You spent enough time in that high priestess energy where you're taking stock of what you see, of what you feel, what you have, what you know, but the oracle card is saying that there may be some information forthcoming that you don't have yet, and maybe that's why you're in this pentacle energy, how it took you so long to get to this point with the elephant energy, and you're ready to make that decision. What they're telling me is, especially lately, this has been coming out a lot in the collective, they're putting roadblocks in the way because some in the collective are a little bit ahead in the timeline. You're moving a little bit fast, and in order to meet up with the advantageous situation that you're going towards, or in order to meet up with the person that you're meant to be with, remember there was this energy here of the bumbling emperor coming your way with the cups in his horns, and it's like somebody might be a little further along than the other person or the other part of the situation. So even if there's obstacles thrown in your way, if there's speed bumps, if there's a setback or something like that, it's not that you're on the wrong path. It's not that you're being punished. It's that you may be a little too far ahead to meet with this other thing, and you might miss it if you keep going. So they're kind of like, they're corralling you for a minute, and then when the other part of the situation catches up, then you'll have the go ahead. Okay, so that has been coming out lately, and with the oracle card saying wait because there's information coming that you're gonna need. So I feel like the heart has decided what it wants. And I think some in the collective are just waiting for the okay, like from the universe to go for it, you know? And to some in the collective, that okay from the universe, that green light, is going to have something to do with finances. Okay? So let's lighten it up a little bit. This was a really good reading. I took some time off. There's like a lot of festivals going on. It's festival season in my town, so there was a lot of really nice neighborhood festivals happening, and I took about a week off. I feel really good, but as you can tell by my cadence and my delivery, I am rusty. So let us go to the theme deck and get some lighthearted messages for the collective, please. Not that many at once. Can I get a summary also? I heard there's going to be an exit on the freeway for your restless heart to go, but wait for the signs to say that it's clear. They're showing me a freeway with some construction on it, and you see, you see the exit that you would have taken, but it's blocked, and now you think you're going to miss your chance. But if you just keep going, there's going to be a clearer exit up ahead. Okay? There's somebody in the mix that might be nibbling away at your resources. It could be you. Don't be the mouse in your own grain, I heard. Okay? We've got the soulmate card, the lobster. Oh, plot twist. There's a plot twist coming. See, what did I say? You gotta wait. Wait because something you don't see. Some information that you need. You've got 111, which is new beginnings. Yeah, that oracle card is saying there's information that you need that's not here yet. But I also heard, don't get discouraged. Don't, what are you trying to say? Continue in your processing, continue in your progress, continue, don't fault yourself of this decision to go towards some kind of love. I heard some of you are going to think it's a mistake at the first obstacle you get to. At the first setback, at the first thing that goes wrong, you're going to panic and think that you made a totally wrong decision. Don't, okay? Keep working on yourself, on your projects, on your stability. Keep working, but keep moving forward with the intent that when you get to where you're supposed to be, your Two of Cups, your lobster, is going to be there, okay? Okay, give me a couple more. I do see some protection around you here. I feel like justice is a protective energy. That's just standing out to me. Even though she's blindfolded, um, she feels like a very strong presence protecting you. Oh, have fun. My goodness, I am rusty. Hang on. I'm also not. There we go. Okay. They're like, damn, bitch. All right. Okay. Uh, no. Couple more? Just a couple more. Some of you might be self-medicating. I'm not saying yet do or don't. I'm not saying that's wrong or right. I'm just saying that it's showing up. Okay. I'm glad that there's at least some out there that are in a good mood. Okay, we've got, we need to do this one first. We've got the, now please be kind because I drew these myself and I am not an artist. This is the Horsehead Mask card. It's just a call to have some fun. It's a call to please maintain your sense of humor about yourself, about the world. Laugh, okay? Find people to laugh with. Um, Carve out time in your life to not just have fun. Carve out time in your life to be lighthearted. Okay, I feel like there's some heavy Earth energy here. Like I sense a lot of Capricorn, a lot of Taurus, some Virgo. Um, the Earth signs can get very bogged down in tradition and responsibility, and like um, anxiety. Okay. So I need you to make a conscious effort to do and be silly. Okay. That it, you know how they say laughter is a good medicine. When you are lighthearted in the face of things that are heavy, it changes your vibration and it can actually lift your spirits and those around you. So please try to take some time to be silly. Be silly, be humorous. Um, I heard don't be so hard on yourself. Allow time to laugh. We also have a card called the dice. It says take a chance, my dude. Roll the dice. We've got salt, protection. You are protected. It could also be a call for you to renew, restore, and revitalize your own protection. Okay, do some meditation on clearing your energy field, sage around you, take salt bath, um, stuff like that. Now, so we've got the mice. It says there is something nibbling away at your resources, and that's going to be um that's going totally against what you had tried to do over here with the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so what they're showing me is like with the salt thing, but it's different. You know how on the salt there's a little girl in the rain and she's carrying this thing of salt, but it's pouring out behind her. It's like there's something where you've got something in a bag, but there's a hole in it, and you don't see the hole. But as you're walking home or as you're walking towards your goal, a little bit is falling out as you go. That's what the mice feels like. It says nibbling away at resources, a dwindling, a slow decay. Be alert, observe. Okay, so there's something nibbling at your abundance. I'm not saying there's a thief or anything. I'm saying maybe there's something like it could be as simple as um what are those apps where you can download that it goes through your bank statement and it sees all the things that are like recurring debits, like Netflix subscriptions. It's a subscription thing. So it goes through and it finds all these subscriptions that you forgot about that you're still paying on, where you don't even have that service anymore. It could be as simple as that. That you're trying to save up some money, but there's something in the background where you kind of forgot about it, and it's kind of just like worming away at your money. That's what I feel like it is. Um, so yeah, go through your finances and figure out where there's a leak. Okay? 111 new beginnings. It's a self-expression. Get your bearings in this new cycle. Okay? You also have 444. This goes along with the oracle and the um, guardian here. It says connection to spirit is strong right now. Pay attention to your intuition. You have nothing to fear. Okay? I love that part. You have nothing to fear. What else do we have? Oh, the messages. 8 of Wands energy here. We've got communication coming in. And isn't that what the oracle was saying? Wait for information, okay? It says communication, a letter. That's interesting because when I was pre-shuffling the Lenormand deck, the letter fell out. So that might be what you're waiting for. You're waiting for a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. Information, news, open correspondence, or conversation. Okay, so it could be about a job that will open you up to possibly moving towards. Not only could it line you up with meeting this Two of Cups, but it could put you in a better financial situation where you can actually go out and look for that Two of Cups. So this could be about a job. It could be about somebody coming towards you. You've got the soulmate card, the lobster. Lobsters mate for life. Let's see what else. You've got medicating. So, I mean, try to, like I said, I'm not passing judgment here. I'm just saying that the energy has been noticed. It's here. There's medicating. And like that could be good or bad. Like maybe there are some in the collective who need their medication. Like, dude, stay on your medication if you need it, okay? Totally. But then there are some that are trying to self-medicate with like booze and stuff. I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying I'm judging. I'm saying the energy's here. So that's what I have, collective. Thank you so much. Like I said, if you resonated, please leave a like. Try leave a comment, share my videos. It really helps with being seen. And then there's donation information in my description. There's Venmo and CashApp. I don't have PayPal right now, and I don't think I will, but I am appreciative of anything that may land there. And I am very, very appreciative of all of you who return and listen to me ramble on with my cards. And I really hope that it resonated with you. So until my next video, everyone take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and thank you for sticking with me until I see you again. Bye.